Alright everybody, welcome back to another video from MBMRC. Before we get too far into this video today, I just want to remind everybody about our contest that we're doing. Basically, we get 1,000 subscribers by the 1st of September. We will just pick a random subscriber and let them pick whatever Old School Model Works kit they want of their choosing. It doesn't cost them a dime. We buy it, we ship it to them, everything. So yeah, definitely if you like our stuff, like the video, and please don't be afraid to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Thanks a lot. Yeah, enjoy the video.
Here we are with Matthew, on the way to the undisclosed flying site. What are you flying today, Matthew?
My original leak solution. That's what I was saying. I don't think it's what you and I will do.
So give us a little background on this, Matthew. You built this. We actually have a video on our channel. If you go back far enough, you'll see of him building this. How long have you had it since? 17?
I think that's about right, ain't it?
I don't really remember, probably.
Yeah, they're about.
And you bought this as a kit.
Yeah. From Dave Desiker, he bought all the Miles Reed dies and jigs and all kinds of stuff to make the kit.
What's it fly like?
It's probably one of the best flying biplanes that I've ever flown.
About how long did it take you to build it?
It took probably a couple months, actually.
It was about the whole winter, if I remember right. What engine do you have in this?
DLE 61cc or 60cc.
Is that enough for it?
Too much.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't stay on the ground long.
Notice you got S-Bus servos on here. Are you running it all S-Bus?
Yeah, it's got the hubs in there and the terminal block on there.
With the weeks, you got to make sure that everything's held on very tight.
The biggest problem is the cowl screws. They're 440 going in the blind nuts, but they kind of vibrate loose. The high struts seem to be all right. That and my original servos I had in there, the center screws for the servos would vibrate loose.
Oh boy.
I don't think it's choked yet. No, it's not. Okay, that's choked.
Oh, crazy on the trigger. Is your ignition on?
Yeah. Let me take the choke off.
Think it's too rich? So you gotta take the cowl off?
Yeah. Quite the process.
So what led you to think that it was running too rich?
It was really cackling around up there pretty bad. Had that same problem with it last time.
Let me see it. That's a jigsaw puzzle. Just gotta go like that. And then go back over like that.
Definitely sounds like it's running better.
I'll do like a load pass just to make sure my stuff's staying.
What? Mm-hmm.
All right, before we get started back in the pits here, I want to let you know that in the orange shirt there, that's my brother Matthew, for those of you who haven't watched before, and he's about to give us a little bit of a rundown just of the history of this airplane. It's a little bit of a local legend. There was a guy, Miles Reed was his name, from a local club here who kind of designed these. So, yeah, if you have any questions about them, please feel free to ask us in the comment section below. Thanks.
This is the third design that Miles Reed did. The first one was the copy of the original Weeks. It was just called the Weeks. And then Kermit Weeks came out with a different biplane, which was called the Weeks Solution, which was fixing what was wrong with his first biplane. So Miles Reed designed that one too, and he designed the Solution X's, which what this one here is. And he stretched the tail out a little bit longer. I think it's probably to make it more stable than the other two. But really, Miles Reed was he was from Ohio. Really good pilot. I wish I could have seen him fly, but my dad has stories of him flying. He was really, really good. This is all he flew was Weeks. That's all he had. He built them for people. He used D&B gas engines, which they still make. I don't know how many of them they sell now, but I have a twin-cylinder D&B in my extra 260, which Miles Reed also designed, which we might get footage of here. But it probably took a lot of work to design this, because he really had nothing to go by. Really, they made a wooden cowl for it, which is what we went with. But Fiberglass Specialties came out with a cowl for this. But the wooden cowl's lighter, I think. It was harder to do. It's all 1/8 inch balsa, cut with an X-Acto knife to get that shape. The sheeting on this thing is really hard to do. A lot of weird curves on it. The building of it did take a while, but I think it's really worth it in the end, because this plane flies amazing. I have 4 of these. My dad has one and my brother has one. But my other 2, the one's a Solution X, like this one, done in Kermit Weeks' original scheme, and I have a purple and white and gold one, which is a little bit smaller. I think it's just a straight up Solution, and it has a 50 cc RCGF gas engine in it. But I would say if you could find a kit or get a hold of Dave Desiker, if he's still making the kit, I would say the 60 cc. I mean, it's definitely plenty of power for it, but I don't think it needs all that power. But it flies, it lands really, it's actually really stable. It lands pretty slow without getting too shaky. Haven't really done a whole lot of aerobatics with it, like flat spins or anything like that, but it rolls on its axis good, it hammers good, knife edge is good. It could probably knife edge loop if you wanted it to. Other than that, that's pretty much the Weeks Solution X.